The Whispering Hills of Sargodha, an introduction to mystery. The Kirana Hills rise from the plains, located in Pakistan's Punjab province near Sargodha. These hills held secrets, deep, dangerous secrets, secrets that could alter the destiny of nations. For decades they stood as silent sentinels, watching the world change around them. These are not towering peaks. They are modest, almost unassuming. Yet, their very ordinariness became their camouflage. The local populace went about their lives, unaware of the complex activities unfolding nearby. The hills were a backdrop to daily existence. Little did they know, these formations were being hollowed out, prepared for a task of immense global significance. The Earth itself was being reshaped to guard a nation's most ambitious project, a project shrouded in the utmost secrecy. The name Kirana itself evokes a certain mystique. It whispers of something hidden, something powerful. The quiet hills were about to find their voice in a way no one expected. The 1980s marked a pivotal decade. Pakistan's nuclear program was accelerating, driven by perceived threats and national pride. The Kirana Hills were chosen for a critical role. Their remote location offered seclusion. Their geology offered stability. Engineers and scientists descended upon the area. They worked under a strict code of silence, their mission to prepare the site for nuclear weapon development tests. Dr. Abdul Qadeer Khan was a central figure, a metallurgist who became a national hero. He spearheaded efforts related to uranium enrichment. The Pakistan Atomic Energy Commission, PAEC, was the other key player. Together, they orchestrated the secretive work at Kirana. The project was codenamed and compartmentalized. Few knew the full scope of what was happening. The pressure was immense. The stakes were incredibly high. Each day brought new challenges, new risks. The transformation was not just physical, it was psychological. A sense of urgency permeated the project. India had already tested a nuclear device in 1974. Pakistan felt compelled to catch up. Kirana became the crucible for this ambition. The Silent Hills were now a hub of intense, covert activity. The term cold nuclear test sounds benign, almost gentle, but its implications are profound. These are not full-scale nuclear explosions. There is no mushroom cloud. Instead, a cold test involves testing the non-nuclear components of a weapon. It uses conventional high explosives. These explosives compress a subcritical mass of fissile material. The aim is to see if the detonation package works as designed, to ensure the precise implosion needed for a nuclear chain reaction. Pakistan conducted a series of these cold tests. The Kirana Hills were the chosen venue. Between 1983 and 1990, numerous such tests reportedly took place. Each test was a critical step, a validation of weapon design, a confirmation that the complex mechanics would function. These tests allowed scientists to gather vital data. Data on the hydrodynamics of implosion, data on the behavior of materials under extreme pressure. Without triggering an actual nuclear yield, it was a way to advance the program, to build confidence in the designs. The groundwork for Pakistan's nuclear capability was laid deep within the Kirana Hills. Section 4. Phantoms in the Night Sky. Whispers of an Unseen Conflict. The early 2000s. Tensions between India and Pakistan were again dangerously high, following the 2001 Indian Parliament attack and the subsequent military standoff. The nuclear capabilities of both nations cast a long, ominous shadow. It was during this volatile period that rumors began to circulate. Whispers of a dramatic, covert incident, an incident involving the Kirana Hills. Intelligence circles buzzed with unconfirmed reports of Indian missile strikes aimed at Pakistan's nuclear facilities, or perhaps as a warning. The claims were startling. They suggested that India, frustrated by cross-border terrorism, might have considered a preemptive strike. Kirana Hills, with its known history, would be a logical, symbolic target. The Pakistani government vehemently denied any such attack. India remained officially silent. The truth remained buried. Section 5. The Enduring Enigma, Kirana's Silent Legacy in a Nuclear Age. The Kirana Hills remain an enigma, shrouded in layers of secrecy and decades of speculation. Their role in Pakistan's nuclear journey is undeniable, yet the full story may never be told. They stand as a testament to a nation's determination, to its scientific prowess, and to the perilous path of nuclear proliferation. The tunnels bored into their granite heart hold more than just rock dust. They hold the echoes of cold tests, the whispers of ambition, and perhaps the silent impact of unconfirmed attacks, a complex, unsettling legacy. These hills are more than a footnote in history. They are a crucial chapter, a chapter in the nuclear narrative of South Asia, a region where two nuclear-armed neighbors live in a state of uneasy truce. Kirana represents the hidden face of nuclear development, the clandestine efforts, the calculated risks, the constant dance between deterrence and disaster. The silence that emanates from them speaks volumes.